Here's a collection of actual crimes committed by really dumb criminals. Just sit back and enjoy the insanity as we present. Stupid crime stories you just won't believe. In 2022, a North Carolina man was alerted by a neighbor around 7 a.m. He was told that a woman was standing outside his home and it appeared as if she was trying to set his house on fire. When he went outside, he noticed that there were burning pieces of wood placed around his propane tank on his porch. The woman had used oil from his chainsaw to start the blaze. He then ran to his backyard to get a water hose to put out the fire. However, the woman had used Flex Seal to block the hose, which prevented water from coming out. He also saw his above-ground pool had been slashed and water had poured out. As he went back to the porch, he noticed that his children's shoes were missing the shoelaces. Clearly, this was something personal. He then found the woman standing near a blue car in his driveway holding one of his dogs. She had used the shoelaces to make a dog leash and apparently was stealing the dog. The man retrieved his rifle and confronted her. According to reports, she just mumbled. When the woman heard fire and police sirens approaching the area, she hopped into her car and sped off. But not before brushing the man with her vehicle as she drove by. However, he was able to get the license number of the car and give it to police. Later that day, another man came forward to say that the description of the suspect matched his ex-girlfriend. He said that he owns farmland in the area, but didn't understand why she would target his neighbor's home. While the homeowner knew the boyfriend, he didn't know the woman. Police then went to the suspect's home and spoke to her. After talking with her, it was discovered that she thought she was burning down her ex-boyfriend's home. Police then arrested 49-year-old Christy Jones and charged her with felony first-degree arson, assault with a deadly weapon and larceny of an animal. More charges were pending at the time. Damage to the house was about $20,000, according to investigators. Her bond was set at over $100,000. There are plenty of posted videos of loving mothers spending time with their young children. This type of wholesome interaction early in life contributes to a child's healthy development. It also underscores the natural love a mother has for her child. However, as this next story from 2018 shows, there are exceptions. When a woman in Raleigh, North Carolina posted a 10-second video of herself and her 16-month-old daughter on Facebook, it was neither cute nor funny. The video appears to show the mom putting a marijuana cigarette into the child's mouth. Next you see the child take a puff and exhale the smoke. Keep in mind that this baby is just over a year old. It should be no surprise that the video went viral. Some viewers noted that the child knew exactly what to do as if the mother had done this before. One man in New York saw the video after a friend shared it online. He was so infuriated by the mother's behavior that he reposted the video. He then encouraged his followers to help find this woman and protect the child. People then sent him the screenshot of her actual Facebook page, which he then added to his original post. The idea was that someone might be able to identify the mother and contact local police in her city. In just a matter of hours, the video had been shared over 1 million times. Local residents then began reaching out to the Raleigh Police Department. They located the 20-year-old woman and placed her under arrest. The baby was given over to Wake County Child Protective Services. The Raleigh Police Department wrote on their Facebook page, "Big thanks to everyone who posted information about the smoking mother and baby. Thanks to your willingness to get involved, the child is now safe and the mother is in police custody." They also made it clear that anyone seeing such abuse and not reporting it is also guilty of a crime. Prior to this incident, the mother reportedly claimed in another post that the baby was her everything. What possessed her to do this to the child is unclear. Police charged Brianna Lofton with marijuana possession, 2 counts of felony child abuse and contributing to delinquency. She was being held at the Wake County Detention Center. In 2019, police in Louisiana responded to a call about suspicious activity at a home. When they arrived, they found a man and woman in the house. They also found marijuana and drug paraphernalia inside. When they searched the man's truck, they found several guns and a homemade silencer. Lafourche Parish sheriffs then arrested the 24-year-old man. Once they arrived at the station, police performed a strip search. And you're about to find out why strip searches are so important. Believe it or not, the man had a loaded gun stuffed in his butt. That's right, he had a pistol squeezed between his butt cheeks. And yes, it was a very tiny handgun. A .25 caliber Titan pistol that's about 4 inches long with a 2.5-inch barrel. But regardless of the size, concealing a tiny pistol between your butt cheeks while sitting in a patrol car is quite impressive. Police then charged Justin Savoy with drugs and weapons offenses. He was ordered to serve 90 days in jail, and was additionally given a 3-year suspended sentence. As part of the terms of his probation, he cannot own or possess firearms, visit bars or lounges, or indulging in excessive use of alcohol or illegal drugs. In 2018, the Richland Police Department in Washington State posted a list of fugitives on Facebook. They called it Wanted Wednesday. One of those fugitives was 38-year-old Anthony Akers. He was wanted for failure to comply with the terms of his probation. Police said that they usually put up the post and wait for some member of the public to call in with information. But just 5 hours after posting the picture of Akers, he replied, "Calm down. I'm going to turn myself in." Richland police then responded by reminding him of their business hours and even offered to pick him up. In Akers' next reply, he told them that he was tying up a couple of loose ends and would arrive in 48 hours. But a week went by and Akers still had not shown up. Police were clearly getting frustrated and expressed doubts about him turning himself in. Once again, they offered to pick him up. Akers then responded by admitting he had commitment issues. Then, as if he were talking to a girlfriend, he added, "I apologize for standing you up, but let me make it up to you." He then promised to show up by lunchtime the next day. Akers ended his post with, "P.S. You're beautiful." But would he keep his word? Well, Akers finally turned himself in. However, he couldn't resist posting one final message on Facebook. It was a selfie of him pressing the elevator at the police station as he arrived. The caption simply read, "Here for our date, sweetheart." Akers served his time and was released. But his freedom only lasted a few months. Because Richland police posted that they were looking for him again. Police later received an anonymous tip that he was at a nearby motel. This time, they didn't wait for him to show up. Officers went in and arrested him. By this time, Anthony Akers had built up quite a following online. People wanted to know if he was still getting in trouble. Well, according to this post, Akers claims to now be clean and sober. He also added that he hasn't had any more dates with the Richland police. Wait, he's even got fans as far away as India? This man has become a real celebrity. And here's something we didn't expect. The Richland Police Department posted their congratulations to Anthony Akers for graduating from Benton County Veterans Therapeutic Court. According to their website, this is a voluntary program created to provide support to qualifying veterans that are involved in the criminal justice system. As long as they are willing to show up, do the work, and be honest, they will be able to overcome any challenges and setbacks they encounter to successfully complete and graduate from this program. In most cases, graduation from VTC results in their charges being dismissed. They also mentioned that mentors are assigned to help these individuals along the way. Sounds like a pretty good deal. Well, we can only wish Anthony the best and hope he continues on the right course. He clearly has a lot of supporters. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Our weekly videos will feature such topics as stupid crime stories, classic TV, and the real stories behind popular songs from the past and present. There will be even more categories as we continue to grow.